Bork. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork, bork. Bork, bork.
They're really insistent today.
This is how the session starts, not with a bang but with a bork.
Bork, 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 bork.
Either way, greetings everyone and welcome to the
Hello.
Dark Tides of Runeterra.
Hi.
The anti-UPS slash Dionysus 6 session. I will freely show my salt at the moment. I'm salty as hell about me not getting my package yet.
Yeah.
Either way, rolling straight into it. Last time, you all, well, some of you got interrogated and managed to convince your way out of the, on the grounds that you leave it in a week's time. Some of you had already gone to the baths, but were then joined by the rest of them. After Mariah and Kuiper were shown around the T-Hex. Then you all went, some of you went shopping, some of you went to sort out things at the sheriff's office. I would try to think of the name then. And some of you stepped behind in the baths. Some of you bought magical items, some of you were told to evaluate things before you can get enough to buy magical items. Some people were given talking flowers. And there was much confusion within the hot tub. And we will...
Tub session.
We will pick things up with Potoo. So you were heading towards the baths first, if I recall right.
Yes.
So, as you make your way back towards the bathhouse, you see the secretary just kind of mopping up the floor, just from where all the chaos and mayhem had been going on earlier. She just looks at you, grumbles slightly.
I apologize for my friends. They're very active.
Are you paying for them as well, or are they going to be paying for their own services?
I would hope that they pay for themselves.
In that case, you may need to round up the ones that have already buggered off.
Right.
I think there's only 2 of them left in there at the moment.
Same room.
Yep, same room.
Okay. She's just going to go.
Yep. And as you head towards there, you can hear Delris and Nico having a bit of a little conversation. Just like the usual awkwardness.
She's just going to knock on the door.
Huh?
Shaving a haircut way.
So, Delris, you are interrupted with your lovely little session there with Nico by a d-d-d-d-d, and then a pause as if they're waiting for 2 taps back.
Hello?
If I don't get the 2 taps back, I'm kicking the door in.
Hello?
Make me a perception, Potoo.
Perception. That's a 7.
A 7. It's
I
rare.
don't hear that.
It's rare when you roll low. Yeah, you don't hear her shouting back.
That's odd.
Let me just roll something.
Who would be knocking?
Luckily, Nico does hear it. Nico just looks to you, Delris. 1 second. Nico thinks she knows what to do at this point. But Nico will get up, and she will repeat the drumming back on the door. So, Potoo, you hear a d-d-d-d-d.
Okay, I tap back. And now I open the door.
Yeah, she'll have repaired the door. Yep. As you do the two back, you go opposite. It's like, hello? Oh, Potoo.
Hi.
It is okay, Delris. It is just Potoo.
Okay. Why were you like knocking on the door?
Being polite. Also, I don't think the spa lady would have a very good time if I just kicked it in again.
I mean, you could have just opened it.
I think she was
You
thinking
don't
about
have
privacy. Wait, I think he was
that.
thinking about privacy.
Why?
And I do enjoy a good knock.
I mean, what? Why?
Just cause. Potoo just starts waving the small pouch of Alari and Delris' portion. I got a payment. You want it?
Oh, money?
Yes.
Climbs out the wall and looks over.
Yep.
Thanks.
Just takes
You're
it.
welcome.
Did I say last week how much money it was?
Yes. I've
Ranna
already-
messaged me.
Okay.
Yeah, I've sent iron number.
That's good
She
then,
said,
because I
look.
actually forgot how much.
Oh, wait. That's a thing. I gotta go see the Heimer dude.
Just make sure that you guys pay your portion of the content. I've got to go find the other three.
Nico
And then
already,
I'm headed over to the newspaper.
Nico already paid when she came in.
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
Okay.
And Delris goes out and is like,
Hello?
You just see her mopping up the the receptionist. She just looks over to you. Ah, you're done then, I see.
Yeah. How much was my share?
50 gold.
50 gold. That's a lot. Okay.
I mean, yours in there quite a bit, plus with the repairs for the door.
I didn't break the door.
You're part of the group that did. Don't worry. The rest will be getting some of that charge as well.
Okay.
hands over 50 gold.
Yep.
That's
Sure.
kind of like,
She'll just take it,
Okay.
pop it behind the desk. Also, if you can do me a favor, just pop this in the window when she hands you a small sign.
Okay.
puts it in the window.
It's a.
What does it say?
It says, "No ducks allowed."
Okay.
Heaven help any bird folk that look like ducks.
Poor duck Aarakocra.
You see one just pass by, and she just kind of looks beyond you to. No. Ducks. You know, actual ducks. Not your kind. He just kind of hoofs, adjusts his monocle, carries on.
I gotta go see Heimer dinner.
Okay. Do you know where the others went?
I don't think Mariah and Kuiper ever left the university.
No, they did because they came to you. Lot. They were they were in the bath as well. Because if you remember, Mariah got knocked face first into it and turned it into a soup.
I'm not sure where they went. I've been in there the entire time.
Okay.
I know that Kuiper went to buy new clothes, and I think Waffleberg went with him.
Yes, that makes sense.
I'm not sure where Mariah went.
Maybe it's down to reason that Mariah went with them.
Maybe. But Mariah's always been very unpredictable.
Then follow
The
this.
fuck did you just say about me?
Mariah was hiding behind the counter the entire time.
Waffleberg force won't slam!
She's just planted a little like walkie-talkie on you, just listening in at all times.
Anyway, I gotta go see the guy.
Okay. Well, you
Do you remember where it is? Yes.
I think so.
Not too hard to miss. If you just go to the left, just look out for the big golden statue of him outside.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Nico is going to go back to the elevator site, see what's happening with it, make sure no more threats.
Okay, be careful.
Nico turns to you to smile. She just kind of shifts into what looks to be just like a normal police uniform kind of thing, and just carries on towards the site.
Anyway.
So,
Mhm.
who shall we do?
Go to see the Heimerdinger.
Okay, so as you split up paths to do your individual things, Delris.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hang on. That's weird. My ear just did the thing, like my right ear just did the thing where it just starts ringing out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gone. Delris, takes you a little bit,
Yeah.
but as you just carry on down the busy paths, you do eventually see the somewhat looming statue of Heimerdinger outside, and the university just stood behind it.
Walks in the university.
Yep. As you do
Looks
so,
for a receptionist.
it seems to be quite busy as usual. Just the usual students racing around trying to do their own thing. And the receptionist looks up. You here to enroll or?
No, I'm here to see Heimerdinger.
Heimerdinger, do you have an appointment?
Well, no. But we were helping with some stuff before. He made the thingy for me, but it was stolen. And then we got brought here to get healed up after the whole thing. And then the lady from the police took me for an interview, and I said I'd come back to see him because I need to speak to him about some things. And
She's just nodding at all this, then presses a button on the desk. Mr. Heimerdinger, we have someone here claiming that she wants to see you. Somewhat tallish lady, odd complexion, fiery like hair. Yes. Oh, so you do know them. Okay. Send them up. That's fine. She lets go of the button. Head straight to the stairs. Go up a couple of flights. Head forward and then to the first left. It'll be the third room on from there. He's in his office at the moment.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Just kind of goes up, trying to follow directions as best as possible.
Yep. As you're doing so, yeah, again, it's still quite busy. You just see like a few students now to sort of them look towards you. And as you find the room and you enter it, seems to be what can only be best described as a mixture of an office and an actual classroom. As Heimerdinger turns on his heels to look to you as you enter. Miss Delris, pleasure as always. I'm
Hello.
I'm just getting the class set up at the moment for the next lesson, but I have time. What can I help you with?
So, I'm not sure,
1 second. It's just that
well, so I'm not sure how much you know about my situation in my sister's situation. But basically, we were told that she might be able to help us.
He just kind of rubs his chin a bit. And what kind of help were you looking for exactly?
Well, you see, a while ago, Singed, experimented on me and my sister. He wanted to fuse bronze and brains into one person. So, he did. So,
Certainly
my
seems like a
body
fellow.
is the kind of physical one, the one with the physical strength and agility. And my sister's the smarts. But she's kind of trapped
So
up there.
what you're saying is she wants to be free, yes?
She wants to have her own body back, yeah.
Well, he just kind of paces back and forth. You see, there's... He just leans out the window. Quieten down your dog while we're talking. Looks back to you. Well, you see, the problem in that is one simple word. That's being her.
What?
You'll see, if she's in there, and he taps like the temple of his head. If she's in there for you, but doesn't have a physical form anymore, then to put her back in her own body, we would need her old body back.
Mm.
And knowing not Twitch, sorry, wrong notes.
Singed.
Singe, that's the one, yes. Saw nights tend to get mixed up every now and again, especially when I'm busy with lessons, but still, yes, knowing Singed, he's probably disposed of the body.
Mm.
I could try make a new body, but flesh and blood creation's not my kind of thing. I'm more steelwork, hex tech, that kind of thing. I could make her a robot body
Yeah.
probably, but that's about it.
She doesn't want a robot body.
Hmm.
She wants a normal body.
In that case,
She was talking about a wish spell before.
in that case, I may not be the best hub for you.
Do
Wish
you?
spell wise, your best bets would be. He kind of rushes over to his desk, pulls out a few notes as he's just like racing through. Let's see, magic. Yeah, of course, it would be there. If you're after something to get her own body back, there's a few options, some of them better than others.
Mm.
You could try. Well, there is Icafia, but I don't think she'd appreciate the body she'd be put into there, and it would threaten you yourself. Shadow Isles, that's definitely a no-no. They just take your
No.
soul out of there as well.
Yeah, no.
Ionia, possibly, but that kind of magic died out ages ago.
We've been to Ionia.
So the only other place I could think of is Targon, as in, quite literally, the summits of Targon. The only
So we
problem,
have to climb the mountain?
yes, but there is several issues with that in itself. What with the religious zealots there, that's, well, if they don't slay you, they're definitely going to slay that little friend of yours. Add on to that, the trip up is dangerous in and of itself. There's the whole issues with the breaking dragons. And even if you do make it to the top, you may not be coming back down if they kind of sense you're worthy enough and, instead of being separated, you just both become demigods.
Do you not know anyone who's just like really good at magic? Who
Oh,
can
but
just cast a wish spell?
plenty of people, but for casting the wish spell itself, that's a bit riskier. That kind of power you're asking more along the lines of the higher beings, as he says with air quotes, as he does it with his fingers. You know, the ones that see themselves as more demons and gods kind of situation. Your best bet outside of that is Soraka, but yet again, Summit of Targon.
Oh. So it's not gonna happen anytime soon.
It's going to be difficult work for sure, but I believe with these kind of situations, it's always worth it to do so.
It's just that she hates it, and I kind of would like my own body without the risk of accidentally waking up in bed with Draven.
He looks through his notes again, finds a picture of Draven, tosses it to one side. Well, I can see why.
I don't know what my sister likes about him. He's gross. But yeah. So I don't really know. I don't know about magic. My sister does. She's better at it. I can only do a few little things.
The only other thing I could think of that could potentially help is if there's no way to get your own bodies back, finding a way to deal with the whole dual personality splits living kind of thing. I do know of someone that could potentially help in that situation. Someone who's had to deal with living in two different worlds.
Who?
Nice lady named Shyvana.
Who?
Shyvana, she's... He goes through the notes, just find her location. Oh,
Hmm?
Demacia.
That's not a nice place, is it?
Not if you're a magically inclined being, no.
Hmm.
You should be fine as long as you keep your sister a bit more in check. You may be able to get away with it. Maybe. Your two bird friends should certainly be able to get away with it. The others, though, Kuiper and Mariah, it's not going to work out quite well for them.
No.
Yordle's, well, somewhat welcomed, not by much. It's only like certain ones. I believe it's only the Lady Poppy that is welcome there.
Well, I've got to think about some stuff and discuss things with Alari.
Well, let me know if she's ever in the interest of a robotic body. We may be able to do something about that.
I'll promise you now, the answer is going to be no. She's very stubborn about these things. She wants a body that's flesh and blood, not a robotic.
The problem with that is, aside from magic, the only place you're going to find someone that could do that is, well, Zon.
Nope. Not going back there.
Exactly, I was thinking as much.
Never again. Never, never. Well, thank you very much for your time. I'll discuss things with my sister and let you know.
He nods, and as you turn to go to the door, he'll stop you. Wait, before you go, I don't suppose Kuiper and Mariah filled you in on the whole T-Hex situation, did they?
I don't remember if they did or not.
Yeah, they didn't fill you in on the T-Hex. They just said that they were university students.
I was like,
We did.
What's a T? What?
Oh, no, wait, they did.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
like-
showed us the plan with this thing.
Oh, yeah, they mentioned it. But we've got to, leave in, a week.
That is fine.
That
I-
scary lady Camille said we only have a week to be here.
Oh, don't worry. If we sense any danger coming through from it, we'll send a message to them about that whole situation. Luckily, we do seem to have a bit of high authority with that, and if she sees you as the chosen pilot of the T-Hex, you should be allowed back in, at least for that.
Should being the operative term.
Yes. It does mean that we'll have to find backup pilots just in case, but you're still our number one choice.
Okay. Well, we've got some stuff to do before we leave, so, they did tell me. I'll let you know what Alari says later.
Before you go,
Mhm.
just a little bit of additional thing. Word has been spreading about you've been having some issues with the whole duality. Sometimes switching when you don't mean to, or a bit of blunt force trauma being a bit of an issue, yes?
Yeah. My friends think that it's a good idea to beat me over the head to make me turn to do one or the other.
You do realize that can cause some serious neck issues now? Just like
Mm,
here at the back of the neck. Just just kneel down so I can see and turn around.
Kind of kneels.
Yep. And as he goes behind you, you feel something sharp in the back of your neck. As he walks around with what seems to be like a little medical gun type of situation. I probably should have warned you beforehand, but given your sister's aversion to tech, I thought it'd be better doing it like that.
Just is he kind of backed off now?
He's
Basically, as soon as he does it and pulls it out, then she just kind of backs away.
he's already put the gun away.
Yeah, it's like,
So, I believe if you... Is it your sister or you where if you're trying to summon the magic, it happens?
Both of us.
Attempt it.
Mm,
she'll do produce flame.
Make your usual save, but with advantage now.
Okay. Let me do that. Fails.
Still switches.
Yeah. It's not a lot. Where the fuck am I?
Oh. I suppose it could do with a bit more tweaking still, but just pulls out a little notepad, starts making notes.
Who are you?
Oh, right, you must be the other sister. The name is Heimerdinger. A friend of your sister, just helping out something. So, don't be alarmed. I may have placed a small, tiny Hextech chip in the back of your neck.
What?
Basically, your sister told me that you've been having some issues with your friends bopping you on the head, making you switch, as well as magic making you switch.
Some cases.
That chip should help prevent that somewhat, or at least help inhibit it. It'll also stop you from taking that much blunt force trauma to the head when they try and do it.
I guess that has its uses.
Of course.
Still using the glare. It's like,
Look, I would have warned her about it, but I know how monks can be. If she was scared, she would have been able to grab it before I could even do it.
I do not like being a test subject of any kind. Either.
Oh, no, no, no. It's not a test per se. All the tests have already been run.
It's something you did without our permission, to try and see if it worked.
Yes.
That's a test.
Yes, but it's a test further on. It's a
It's still a test.
95% proven test.
I don't think this is making this situation any better for you.
Probably not, but hey ho, it's already done. What is in the past is in the past. Besides, this, unlike those in Zone, this is beneficial towards you. Only your best intentions and all that.
Whatever. I don't know
Anyway,
what she was planning to do.
I believe your sister was actually planning to have a word with you on something.
Ugh.
I'm not too sure how that works. Something if you need a quiet room. There's a little break room a couple of doors down that you can have it in.
I'm just going to go.
Before you go, just to confirm something that she said. You're averse to having a metal body, no?
I want a flesh and blood body. My body.
Okay, just making sure. Always got to get the second opinion.
Look, how would you feel if you knew what you looked like your entire life? And then suddenly one day you look in the mirror and it's no longer you.
He just looks up at you, tilts his head, then motions to himself.
Right, you're a Yordle.
Yes.
You won't get that concept.
No, it's more a case of I'm used to it by now, given how long I've been having to glamour.
Yeah, but you have a choice in that.
Not really. In some places where I have to go on business trips, they're not so friendly towards Yordles. So
No,
it's not
but
really
what
much
I
a choice
mean is
there.
at the end of the day, when you're alone, you can turn back.
Well, yes.
I cannot. I look in the mirror and I see someone else completely. Whether I know who that person is or not, it's not me.
He starts to tap his chin as he hears this. Then starts muttering himself, pulls out the sketch pad, well, the little notepad thing, and just starts sketching something quickly in it. This. So what you're saying is the issue is you hate not being able to see yourself when you are yourself.
No, I hate not being able to be myself. Seeing myself is only one of the issues. When I'm me in this body, it's not my body.
Hmm. I guess that would be a case of even if you did look correct, you wouldn't feel correct, no?
Exactly.
Well,
Plus,
Scrunches.
there's also the issue of I can't exactly do what I want in this body. It's not mine.
He then just tears out the page, scrunches up, and throws it away.
This is my point. I can't do what I want in this body. I don't feel like myself in this body.
Well, just to reiterate to her what I reiterated to you. Wait, switch that around. Just to reiterate to you what I reiterated to her. Your options are Zone, which is a no.
No.
Icafia, which is a no. Not unless you want to be Voidborn, anyway.
I don't know what that is, but it doesn't sound pleasant, so no.
You know what it is because Dorian explained it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So, no.
Shadow Elves, which is a no.
No, we've already fought people from that place.
Or Climb Targon.
Climbing a mountain doesn't seem so bad.
Walk with me for a second.
Ugh. Do I have to?
No, but it will help me get my point across.
Fine.
And he'll lead you up towards an observation deck with like a telescope. And he'll point to something that's just about visible in the distance. You see that? That pierces the clouds and carries on upwards?
Mm-hmm.
That's Targon. the tallest summit there is in Runeterra. Most people die going up there. Most people that don't die and get up there don't come back down, so they can be either counted as dead or ascended.
Look, I don't really have much options.
I mean, there's always trying to cope with it, but that does seem more like your sister's kind of way rather than you. Pardon the rudeness for that, but just an
No
observation.
offense taken. Look, I just want to live my own life without having to tag along wherever my sister goes, okay?
Yeah, understandable, but as I said, the only other thing is try and find either any of the gods or the demons.
Hmm. Well, I should get going and find the others. It has been knowing you. Hi, Merdinger.
Yes.
I
Do
won't
come.
say nice, because that'd be a lie.
I mean, we've only just met.
Either way. Goodbye.
Yeah, as you leave the observation deck, he just goes out. You do know your way out, yes?
Down the stairs, I'm guessing.
Down 2 flights of stairs, don't go any further downstairs.
Okay.
And as he's left alone on the observation deck, he just sighs. I do prefer the other sister, so much more cooperative.
That is like 90% of people's opinion.
We're going on a trip in our favorite T-Rex ship, Little Runeterra, Little Runeterra.
So,
Either way, she'll go and find the others, but even after that, she'll probably just kind of
yeah.
essentially just. I don't know. I can't stay anymore. I'm sorry.
It's okay, don't worry, go get some rest.
My head is pounding.
It's okay, go get some
Go
rest.
ahead.
Bye.
See you
Bye-bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Another roll.
So,
No, come back.
so, Potoo,
Yes.
as you're looking around the streets trying to find them, roll me a perception.
Goody perception. 14.
You're looking around, you're trying to figure out whereabouts they'd be. And you just about catch a glimpse of a familiar looking little afro in the magic shop.
Up to the magic shop.
And as you approach it, a figure exits and passes by you. A metallic looking lady whose top seems to be floating off her lower half.
Who's like politely sidesteps.
Oh, forgive me. She just
You're
kind
fine.
of curtsies and then exits.
Two folks in the door just to make sure nobody else is coming out.
No one else is coming out at the moment.
Okay.
You just,
I
as you
can
peek
go
your head in, you see these three loitering around, as well as a confused shopkeeper trying to find a place to put a plant.
Potato!
I hope you three plan on paying the spa so the spa police don't come for you.
Oh, well, the little chameleon girl said she'd pay for it.
She didn't mention that when I left.
Waffleberg will just shrug. Perhaps she forgot. I will check in with her later, but first, what are we still doing here?
Those with a good enough perception will see in the top left the text. Nico will remember that.
Nico doesn't even know my name. Ha! Anyways. Actually,
Yes,
that's a
you
lie.
do have a rather.
Anyways.
Nico does not remember Waffleberg's name. Waffleberg has only said it 10 times.
Waffleberg does not. Yes, exactly. You do not know Waffleberg's name. That is not entirely lie, though. Do you know Waffleberg's name? Say Waffleberg's name, Potato.
Just blankly staring like,
It's just a buffering symbol.
Like Waffleberg is looking straight at Potoo when he says potato.
That is the example. I'm not a potato.
No, your name. It is Potato.
No.
Potato.
Subtract 1, 2 from that.
Po-1-1?
Kind of politely ignores.
Or would it be Potoo-1? Anyways, say Waffleberg's name.
Waffleberg.
Wrong!
Well, then I give up. It's not for me to decide. You can choose
Exactly.
wrong each time.
Exactly. Anyways, hi, what are you doing here?
Aside from coming to say that the spa people are going to want you to pay, I was actually going to go to the newspaper, but now that I'm here, I suppose I should check in and see if they've got any boots.
The shopkeeper will look towards you.
Yes, you were.
Why was the S small and everything else capital?
here's an accidental caps lock. I didn't bother changing it.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Why did you exit Magic Box? What did you do with Moonman? Moonman!
So, as that's going on, the shopkeeper will look to you, Potoo. Well, if you're after magical items, you've come to the right place. What can I help with you?
Might you have any footwear that might make me slightly faster?
He looks to you, looks down to your bare feet, looks back to you.
This is a magic shop. You can't tell me you don't have boots for birds.
I mean, I guess they're more spats, but I suppose we can find something.
Wouldn't that be a bird?
Waffleberg, you cut out.
Wouldn't that be a bird?
A bird?
Yeah, a boot for a bird. Or a bird boot, which would be a bird.
We do have boots of speed in, but they're quite costly.
How much?
Let me just look this up again because I've got the table for this. First things first, are you a student?
Sure, I'm a student.
Do you have the student badge?
Mm, they never gave me one.
Deception.
Technically, it's never not a lie. They never gave me a badge, but it is deception for the other thing.
They also technically never enrolled you, so.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, never mind then. He just looks at you, looks through the others. Well, I suppose if you're with them, it would make sense that you are students as well, I suppose. So that's plus the student discount. How much did I say the student discount was?
30%.
Okay. 30% of 5,000 is that, so it would be 3,500.
You have me 5,000 over. Uh,
Well, we are currently on the way to get something a prize, to get some money. So if you have anything valuable, you might as well bring it too.
where are you headed?
We're headed to the museum, Parsnip.
Did you just call me Parsnip?
No, I did no such thing, pierogi.
Okay.
Well, is it the museum or the university that you told us to go to?
It was the museum.
Oh, it is in fact the museum pachyderm.
I'm going to ask you to stop trying to say my name.
Fair enough, Potato.
I'm going to ignore that.
Are they always like this?
Yes.
They've only known me for a day.
Well, you haven't made much of an impression if you can't remember my name.
I saved your life.
This is true.
So fuck impressions. I'm already winning.
While this is going on, Mariah and Kuiper, roll me perceptions. Kuiper, you're just spinning on the spot admiring your new fancy cloak.
Sounds about right.
It's just like, haha, cut close, swish. Mariah,
Swish.
you watch as one of the little eggplant people from your hair is wandering over to Potoo. He's just carefully scaling them while they're busy arguing. And he's reaching for that spice pouch that they stole.
What are you doing, eggplant?
Marination.
I have to dig pretty far down into the bag.
Oh, silly eggplant, you're not meant to come out of my hair.
The shopkeeper just looks to the eggplant. So you did have more. Still, I suppose he won't be missing. Doesn't seem to be missing the others too much.
Just want to be eaten, really. But this day in, I've lost a lot in battles, you know. So many has fallen, so much goo in my hair.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining further down the line where he's just going to be having like bloody wartime flashbacks. It's just that scene from Saving Private Ryan where the soldiers wandering around trying to find his missing arm. It's just that, but with an eggplant. Anyway, you'll look to your back. Well, yes, the museum will be closing soon, so you may want to get a move on soon to it.
Yes, that would be a smart idea, actually.
Right.
So, as you head out and head towards the museum, there does seem to be like a curator at the front, just like the thick cloak glasses, as he's just looking around. Yeah, your faces. Welcome, welcome to the Piltover Museum. How may I assist you today? Are you wanting in a family ticket, is it, or?
Do we look like a family? Oh, actually, don't. Yeah, no. Do we look like a family?
Yes.
Oh, well then, I guess so. In that case, I am sold on the family ticket. But first, before we accept this ticket of genetic similarities, um, do you do appraisals?
We do have a couple of experts in the back that can do appraisals, yes.
Oh, well, we are here to do some appraisals. Appraisals, yes.
Yes.
Uh, sure, sure. What have you brought to be appraised?
Well, and he will take out the ankh with the obsidian in the center again, the amulet, and he'll put it down on the thing.
There we are.
He just kind of picks it up. Oh, quite a fancy piece. Shuriman, I assume?
He just shrugged.
Sure.
Yes, he's been a kind of iconography. Let me just, he just calls inside. Uh, Bartholomew, Bartholomew, we've got some people here for you to escort in. And what seems to be a large robot steps out, like a large Warforged, and just looks down to you. Bartholomew will guide you in today. We're having to be a bit careful. Some of our recent acquisitions came in damaged. Air quotes. We suspect someone may have pilfered some.
Oof, that would be very bad.
Yes,
That would
don't know
be-
how they did it either. True ice, stealing true ice. That's a brave thing indeed.
It'd also be a stupid thing to steal from people with a duck like yours. Sorry, did I just say duck? I meant robot. I'm apologizing, Mr. Construct. Sometimes words just come out of my mouth. We don't know what's coming next.
Yes, to be fair, the duck did go missing as well, but that was just more the mascot.
Oh, oh. Ooh. Must not have been fun for you guys. Losing artifacts, mascots. Well, if you ever need somebody to put a shoulder to cry on because of the stress of whatever evil individuals would do such a thing, Waffleberg is here for you.
Uh, well, I appreciate that, but I've already got Bartholomew's here for that. He gives good hugs.
Oh, well, I can see that. He's such a smooth, constructed chess piece. Very nice, very nice.
So
You've got padded shoulders, I see.
he actually does. He's actually got like, do you know, like the velvet lined cushion kind of things?
Yeah.
He's got like doors as pauldrons over his shoulders.
Almost looks like you'd ride him on his shoulders.
I mean, look at him. He's practically made for the hugs.
Exactly.
He
Who are
also
you
works
again?
me
Oh
myself.
my.
Oh,
Yes, you came out of Magic Box the Kuiper went to.
You call me Sailor Moon Man. Oh, I see.
Yeah, well, yes, Kuiper is Sailor Moon Man. Sailor Moon Man is Kuiper. Who are you, though?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
As he probably did glamour in the changing rooms, to be fair.
so as Bartholomew leads you in towards the back rooms, as you're walking through the museum, you see like quite a few wings go off towards different exhibits, mainly stuff like you've got your main area, which is just based around Piltover's history itself, early inventions and important inventions. But then you see like the wings going off for other areas of Runeterra, such as Demacia, Targon, Bilgewater. And you even pass by what seems to be a few fossils before you head towards the back. And as you do so, Potoo, roll me a perception.
21.
You hear a whispering voice. again. Just as you're passing by what seems to be a few sets of armor from what seems to be the Noxus wing. Just the whispers of, as times change, things remain the same. The usual plate armor, the usual spikes, just as it was when we wore them.
Potoo just kind of side glances down to his sword.
The sword is giving off a bit of a glow.
So some of you on there are Noxian?
Some of us were the oldest ones. And then, as our master travelled, we were joined by others from outside of Noxus. Ones from Bilgewater, ones from Ionia, even ones from Targon.
Interesting.
One has to wonder, though, as the voices call out in union. Do we call you Master now? Or do we just call you the next one to join?
You can either call me master or friend. I prefer friend. Potoo is also covertly doing this so that he doesn't get looked at funny.
You free roll me perceptions. Pursue sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I guess a sleight of hand would be like the equivalent of just trying to whisper. It's like something you try to keep hidden.
19.
Just about beats out Waffleberg. Waffleberg, you think you hear mumbling. You kind of glance up to Potoo for a second, but Potoo just seems to be just admiring the artifacts as you pass by. Mariah, you're just admiring the stuff as well.
Mariah found something purple.
Actually, your eyes seem to be drawn more towards what seems to be a wing off to the side. Just a wing labeled mysterious artifacts. Artifacts from around the world with no home. You recognize some of them to be Yordle in design.
I want to see those.
And Kuiper, haha, clock go swish.
So Potoo is looking at the Noxian armor. Waffleberg will look from Potoo to the armor, back to Potoo, back to the armor.
You know, I've seen Noxian armor 3 times in my life, Potato. And there's always one definite, despite the fact the designs do change over time, certain things remain the same. For instance, if you manage to look directly in the right spot, the weakest point of the armor is kicking them in the crotch. They don't wear cod pieces.
Potoo just looks at Waffleberg. They, don't have crotch pieces.
Well, they have crotch pieces, but not cod pieces, so not a lot of armor there. So, like, if you have heavy metal boot, like, say, Demacian soldier, you run up, kick them in balls or other parts, they fall to ground. Although now I've been told they have minotaurs in their army, and minotaurs might not have that problem. Tough balls of steel minotaurs. Why are we talking about creature balls, Potato?
Because you chose to go to that.
What?
You're
But
the one
yes,
that started the
anyways.
conversation.
I did not start conversation. You started conversation. I think maybe.
I
I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
you see, these aren't just normal Noxian armor. No, I found these ones quite a bit out on the outskirts. Seems to be quite old, as you can tell by the dents and the rust.
Yeah.
See, somebody kicked a bunch of Noxians in the balls and it killed them. Anyways, let's go.
I just imagine any of the Noxian spirits in the sword are just like,
You actually hear all the Noxian souls just be like, oof, oof. That's how I died. I love the fact that none of you even questioned where that voice came from.
Waffleberg hears enough voices in his head. In reality, it's probably just another.
Potoo doesn't have to question it.
Fair. So, as Bartholomew leads you towards one of the back rooms, there seems to be someone sat behind a desk. Just head down in some documents as they seem to be catalogued in a few items. Mariah and Potoo, since you were the two that were there for it, you see a few items put to the side that are labelled damaged goods. Mainly the sun disk and the true ice.
Honestly, if the true ice was in chunks anyways, I don't know how I could have damaged it.
It's more a case of they knew what the weight would be for it, and since it doesn't match the correct weight, they're assuming some of it is missing and therefore damaged.
Very confusing.
And he just looks up from his desk. How can I help you?
Well, sorry, yes. Hi. Hello, desk man. How can you help me?
Yes.
Yes. Is this the guy?
I would
Barth-
assume
It's the guy.
right here.
Cool. He's going to take out the unk. Can you appraise these?
I'm not gonna lie with you all there going, it's the guy, it's the guy, it's the guy. All I was hearing there was, it's the guide, it's the guide, it's the guide. You just look up, the guy's just sat there. Aha! No, he just like looks to the ank. Well, quite interesting. Do you mind if I?
No.
He,
Your hands are probably cleaner than mine.
he holds his hands up. He's wearing like rubber gloves. You know, you got to be careful with some of these documents and such. The slightest bit of dust will lower the price or damage them, as well as finger grease. So, safety first.
I don't have fingers. I have claws. So yes, safety first.
He just gently takes it off you, starts inspecting it. Definitely Shreeman in nature. Quite old. Definitely not a forgery. At least from what I can tell. I may have to get some proper scans in on that. He is going to roll an insight on this thing.
Alrighty.
Yes, I'm definitely going to have to get something scanned on this thing to make sure it's legit, but if it is, this could be worth quite a bit if you were willing to part with it.
Oh well, it has no use to me anymore. So yes, parting is not such sweet sorrow.
He nods, hands it to Bartholomew, and the slot just opens up on Bartholomew's chest and he just shoves it inside. You could just see like a scanning line going on with it. He'll be a second doing that, but I don't suppose you brought anything else, have you? He just kind of leans over the desk to look at you all. Not seeing much on you. The small gentleman over there. Very interesting cloak, but I know they sell those in town. Very interesting ring, though. I do like that ring.
Where do you still house that?
I mean, I'd assume he'd have the ring that he was caught in.
Fair play.
He'll look to Mariah, and he will actually rush around from behind the desk towards Mariah.
Oh,
Such,
no.
That sounds.
such fantastic weaponry you have there. I've not seen
Careful, don't
Jasmine.
shake her, she'll explode.
He just freezes mid-sentence, looks towards you.
Hi!
You're not going to explode, are you?
No, I don't explode. Sorry to disappoint.
Okay, back to what I was doing then. That gun that you have there, where did you find that gun?
I've got it. I don't know. My memory is appalling. Also, thank the creator.
I'm going to say for that would be a deception because you made your gun. And given that you are Yordle, you'd be wanting to hide that from this person. And I don't know why my eyes are being really itchy today.
Well, tell them not to be itchy then.
I don't think that works that way. Either way,
It might. You never know.
roll me a deception, Rebecca. Oh.
Yeah.
He just
Hi.
looks to you, looks to the gun, looks to you again. No. A gun like this, surely you must know the story of where you found it. No one comes across this kind of craftsmanship just willy-nilly. Did you get it from a dealer? Did you find it somewhere? He leans in close. You didn't find it near one of those little strange rune things in a tree, did you? We've been finding quite a few artifacts near those.
No, not near thing, my bob.
How much are you willing to
Listen,
part?
she has memory problems.
Ah. And then he backs up away again. That does mean that she may have forgotten that she could explode.
I would not.
No, I'm not going to.
How much are you willing to part with it for?
You didn't like the joke, did you?
What joke?
It's a joke. My bullets don't explode. They do.
Yes, but how much are you willing to part with the gun for?
Part with it? What?
Yes, you know, I'm assuming you're not just gonna straight up donate it to the museum. You do look more like the kind of treasure hunters type than a charitable type, so name your
Is
price.
this why we came to the museum? Did you all trick me?
No. In fact, I have little care for your actual weapon. You came here to
My
erase the
weapon
necklace.
is beautiful. What are you saying? Apologize to what did I call it again?
It's on your sheet.
Well,
Yeah,
if
I'm
you can't
looking
even remember
now.
the name, I'm not apologizing.
Oh, it's half cut off. That's actually. Wait.
Let me just click that.
Ah, got it.
El Destructor de
El
Dimensions.
Yeah, that. Apologize.
No. No.
Why do I
Do
imagine
you really
any?
want a
what-
bullet up your bum?
Why do I imagine anytime you say your gun's name, just one of the curls of your hair just comes in front of your mouth, just forming a little Mexican mustache?
Fact of the matter is,
It does.
Waffleberg
That's
will
what
take out his
happens.
Waffleberg will take out his own gun. Do you really want to bullet up yours?
Can we put the weapons away?
Yes, no violence in here.
Oh no, it's not a violent weapon.
Harmless weapons don't use to
Yeah, it's
fight.
harmless when it's
It's
harmless
a
when in the hands
harmless
of the right
sport. Never
person.
heard of it before.
So it's an oxymoron.
Yes, I was about to
It
say
is.
harmless
It's
and
not the right
weapon.
hand.
Harmless and weapon are like the two opposites. Either
No,
way,
no. That's harmless in explosion.
either way, guns down, guns down. If it's that touchy a subject, you can keep the gun. I'm not gonna pressure you for that. But and then he looks to you, Potoo.
Mm.
That, however, what is that? As he points to the sword.
Potato.
Name's not Potato, it's Potoo.
That's what I said.
What is that sword?
This is my sword. I won it in a fight.
He will approach it and just lean down towards it.
Be careful, it might bite.
No. You see, I fell for that with all the old explosion thing. I know you guys are just little pranksters right now. No way a sword is going to bite.
Where this is from, yeah.
Wait, you think I was joking? She can explode.
And he will actually reach forward to press a finger to the sword.
Oh,
Kind of puts his hand over the stopping the hand from approaching. Trust me, you don't want to touch it.
Where is it
I'm-
from?
Simply ask consent to the sword first.
Where is it from?
The Isles?
His eyes widen as you say that, and he quickly backs
Yeah.
away. The
You
Isles?
didn't touch it.
The Isles? As in
Yeah.
the Shadow Isles?
Yes.
wait, what are the Shadow Isles?
Yeah, turns towards you now. How do you not know what the Isles are?
Well, I mean, there are many isles. There's the isles off the coast of Demacia. There's the isles. There's the Isle of Swamp, which is in it's really just a big rock in the middle of a bunch of acid.
Yes, but
But
there's
then
only
there's
one.
also the Blessed Isles.
They have not gone by that name in some time.
Oh, they went through a name change process.
You could say something like that, Waffleberg.
You are
Oh,
really
the court
behind the
case
times,
must have been
aren't you?
difficult.
You are really behind.
Maybe. I don't know. What year is it?
We have a calendar with years here.
This one up on the wall.
Waffleberg will look at it.
Wow. Huh.
He
Yeah,
just,
well.
he just looks at Waffleberg, then looks back to you. Potoo. Okay,
Mm.
yeah. I was gonna offer a price on that, but
Oh, it's not for sale either.
that's good. My advice: get rid of that thing. No good can come from cursed items.
Yeah, no good can come from uncursed items too.
That is true. That is very true, but still. And then a little ping happens from Bartholomew. The chest opens up again. And this is where I have to ask, Waffleberg, was this Ankh legit or not?
It is legit.
He will take the Ankh. Genuine. When were you in Shurima, or did you just pick this up from another dealer?
No, I would have been An individual I had met a long time ago had given it to me. Very nice fellow. Completely different. But yes, he had given it to me, and he is long since gone, and I have no use for objects of purposeless matter.
Well, an object like this is certainly quite rare. Uh, hmm. I'll give you 3,000 for it.
Sure, I'll take that.
His eyes widen. He smiles. He reaches a hand out to shake.
Waffleberg shakes it with his mechanical hand.
Yep. Well, he just puts it to one side. As he reaches into his own pocket, pulls out the money for you. Always helps to carry a bit of money when you're going into work. You never know when you're going to have to buy another artifact. Are you
Oh
sure?
no, I completely understand. You will take the money.
Are you sure I can't talk you out of your gun, though?
Mine? Oh,
No,
hers.
hers. No offense, but your craftsmanship on your guns, while nice, is nowhere near as rare looking as hers. That's the kind of stuff that you see
No,
in that
that's
swing we installed over there with all the mystery
Mine
things.
must be fancy. No one has complimented my gun before. They just oversee it, even though it's like massive.
Quite so, quite so. And as he says that, everyone roll me perceptions.
21.
Okay. Nat 20 from Mariah.
I
Kuiper.
mean, perception is one of my good things.
Okay, so everyone, you all hear what seems to be a loud explosion go off.
Like outside?
Yep.
Okay.
Diameter and Potoo. You hear.
I'm
God damn it. Yes, everyone, you just see a giant snake person just dashing across. Turns out he did it.
World is wide.
So, Waffleberg and Potoo.
Yes.
Hold on.
You
Let
can,
me get back into Waffleberg's mindset. I
can-
got it now.
you hear screaming coming from outside. Potoo, you can make out the two different kinds of screaming. One being the usual panic kind, the other being more a rowdy kind. The kind that you've heard just before the elevator was destroyed.
Okay.
Yes, the my people.
Yep.
I told you she might explode. I just didn't
Mariah.
hear.
Mariah,
Yes.
you are now a crater in the ground. No, I'm joking. You didn't actually explode. You know, just from that 20, the explosion came from the direction of the local prison.
Shall we go to the prison, everyone?
What?
Mm,
Well,
Might do us some good.
obviously that's where the boom came
Wait.
from.
The prison here in Piltover?
Prison, that's all I know.
What? Yes, no, we should most definitely go.
Kuiper's too
Yes,
curious and has already set
we're
off.
going to prison.
Kuiper's already set off. And I'll say that as you exit there, the guy's just quickly shutting up shop as you're leaving, just like make sure everything's locked down. Like you quite literally see the metal shutters coming down over everything as you're exiting. As you exit, you do bump into Alari, who is just looking in the direction of the explosion. And you do see the smoke billowing up from the prison. And you see a small crowd gathering around it. Seems to be your usual folks from before, like the big beefy guys with the sledgehammer things, and a few guys with augments, with like metallical arms, pipes coming out of the mouths and into the body. You instantly recognize them to be Zornites.
Are they coming out or are they going into?
Neither, they seem to be just gathering around outside of it.
Damn it. Are we being heroes or are we running away?
Alari just looks at you. Well, given that it's Noxus, you know my answer. Not Noxus. Given it's Zod, you know my answer.
Alrighty, I immediately know where this is going, but fuck it. I've already pissed off one person and Zon might as well piss off another 74.
Waffleberg is gonna straighten up his new duster as he is going to begin striding over towards the group of Zonites.
Hello!
And as you approach, you see a symbol on them. Symbol that you recognize.
Ah!
The symbol of a spider.
Yep, nope, no, immediately where this was going. Goodbye!
Quickly turns around and starts walking. I am a coward, yes, but I am a coward who wishes to live.
So, for those...
Do I know what this is?
You wouldn't, given that you're from Targon and... you would recognize the symbol on them from when you fell into Zone, but that's about it.
Okay.
However, it's not really going to matter too much. As Waffleberg shouts that, turns on these heels and tries to run away, a voice splutters out from the crowd. Just a mixture of wheezing and laughing. As the voice calls out, "Is that the bird?"
Oh, is that the crab?
It's good to see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
Yes, no, I have not. It's good to see that you are in, well, multiple pieces that are connected together.
Well, I have to thank you for your part in aiding my escape. After all, you helped sell the explosives that did so. The question, however, is, what are you doing up here?
Well, see, turns out I really don't like your bars and everybody else and so on. And I took a bit of a trip, you know, seeing sights, looking around, met a couple new friends.
And as the crowd parts, you all see this figure standing in the middle of the mall. Oh, hang on. Cancel that. Let me stretch out proper. There you go.
Oh, somebody lost their seafood.
So, is this try number 54 or 53?
52, actually. But who's counting?
52. Oh, well, probably the one with a number for a name.
Oh, yes. So she'll be around any time now. Still, I feel like she's going to be quite unprepared for what we've got planned.
Oh? And what do you have planned, might I ask?
And then you hear maniacal laughter. It's amazing how you can get her attention with a simple explosion. It's even more interesting to find that she actually has a price on her head. You can get her services as long as you're willing to give her enough new Urquhart's toys to play with. As you look up, you realize who's helped break him out. This Jinx stands on the rooftop across from you all.
Yep.
Look here, you blue-haired lady. I'm quite depressed in you. Disappointed.
She just looks down at you, sticks her tongue out.
If I had a tongue, I'd be sticking it out at you too.
Alari just tilts her head, looks to you. You don't have a tongue?
So,
Birds have tongues.
no, I'm a bird person. Wait, Potoo, do you have a tongue?
I do have a tongue. The two sticks his tongue out.
It would be significantly harder to speak without a tongue, friend.
Hold on. Waffleberg just reaches in with his mechanical hand, just like pulls out his tongue. Oh! Lets it go. You have a tongue.
It just does the cartoony thing when you let go like that.
Look, learning new things every day.
Urgot just looks to you with confusion, Waffleberg. How is it someone with such a brilliant mind for business and weaponry can also be so stupid?
Because if I was smart, you'd be fucked.
If you were smart, I'd assume we'd all be. Luckily, you're dumb as rocks.
Oh no, Waffleberg is not dumb. He's just crazy. And you know, crazy people, we do crazy things. Wonderful, crazy things. By the way, a question. You still have that spear augmentation in you, right?
The what, sorry?
Your little grappling spear thing. Your chopper. Nom 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 nom.
He just chuckles. I don't know. Why don't we find out? Kuiper, make me a deck save.
I knew it. How did I know? You know what? Just treat it as a failure at this point.
Um,
Knew it.
I would actually like to say to the minute that he tosses the spear out, Waffleberg is going to cast Catapult at it back at him.
Yeah. Do you have to roll anything to do that?
Nope, I'm just tossing it. He does have to roll a dexterity, though, but it is attached to him. So whether or not you want that to be a disadvantage, that's up to you. But it is a dexterity saving throw.
He actually manages to hold his ground. But the spears do go flying back into two of the people in the crowd.
I don't care about them. Look. Fact of the matter is, you can insult me. You can attack me. You can stick your tongue out at me, but you do not get to attack my moon man.
And he just chuckles. You see these two people who have just been impaled. With their last throes of life, they try and struggle as they drag towards the two meat grinders held within him. And they're just mulched in front of you both. In front of you all.
That is mildly distasteful.
If they weren't strong enough to get away, then they weren't strong enough to be part of my gang. Simple as.
Says the man that tried to escape prison 52 times. I guess if you're not strong enough to get out of prison, you don't deserve to be out of prison. 52 times is a lot.
Each time
Isn't
has
that
o-
right? 52 times is a lot.
Each time has only made me stronger.
Who did you say that to, Santa?
No, I think you got fatter.
You're not wrong.
You're starting to pull out of your little carapace there. Probably need a bit of an upgrade, you know, a bit of a twink there, a tonk there, kind of adjusting.
Say what you want, but the words can't hurt me. Besides, I've got my eyes on a bigger prize at the moment.
Oh, and what's that?
He will point to Alari.
What
I
do
mean-
with her?
Why does everybody want to date this girl?
Oh, it's not because of that, but it is because of some tales I have been hearing. Apparently, she's got a thing with the idiot in Noxus.
Oh, are you a fan of him too?
No, he took my job.
Oh, well, that's another thing. entirely.
That is a big issue, Kuiper. I hope you have some sort of magic. It is a very big issue if you can do anything right now. Do it. Very big. Why it has to be so personal? Fucking do it.
Magic
Don't worry.
missile acid.
Yeah.
At whatever 3 targets the threatening is right now.
As Kuiper does that, Waffleberg is just gonna grab Alari and he's gonna sprint off running.
So, as you fire off the magic missiles, they find your target. Mainly 2 of them are Urgot, since he's the guy straight in front of you. He doesn't even seem to try and dodge out the way. He just lifts up his arm, and as the acid burns away his flesh, it just adds to his scars on his arm. He just kind of chuckles at it.
Time to go.
The other
Turns heel and blags it.
The other one will hit Jinx. She just kind of flinches and moves back a bit. So, with you 3 running, Potoo and Mariah, that leaves you 2.
Yeah, but two's probably going to grab Brian.
Oh, Jenny!
Jeremy?
Journey, not
Journey.
Jeremy.
I thought you said, oh, Jeremy. I'm going to say, who's Jeremy? Did you name the duck Jeremy? No, we've left Jeremy behind.
The duck can be called Jeremy.
On the bright side, super strong. On the downside, he's super slow. No, wait. Yes, no, maybe. He's got 4 legs. 4 legs are better than 1.
Only Josh is going to get this, but God damn it, Jerry. So, as you all rush off, I'm going to need some. First things first, let's get some dex checks going. Not saves, checks.
Is this just for general running?
Yep, just to make sure that you don't, slip up and fall.
Okay.
Waffleberg is
23.
good at one thing, it's good at being a coward.
I'll say that those that are being dragged won't need to roll, so Mariah and Alari are fine.
Why do we always end up running?
Kuiper is falling a bit behind, but I'm assuming that's more to do with the fact of small legs.
Um, I will probably say at this point, Wilhelm will unroll from the backpack, crawl out, and he will pick up Kuiper, put him on his back as he also runs. He's actually faster than me, so he runs 40 feet. You see this robotic pangolin just running on all 4, just super fast.
So, Kuiper,
Motorcycle sound.
a
Yeah.
small metal pangolin unfurls itself in front of you, just picks you up, puts it on his back, and just zooms on ahead of everyone. Which means that you'll be the first to bump into Vi. She just looks down at you. Make me a perception as you look up at Vi. Also, that reminds me, Corin refresh up. I don't think you was in when I put up Vi's picture beforehand, so do I still have
I
Vi
don't think
on?
so.
Let me pop this up so Josh can see. This is Vi. She helped the party out beforehand. But
That away! That away!
as you look up at her, you see a flower in her hair. And as you start to panic, she just raises a giant metal gauntlet up. Oh, no, 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 no. And you see her shift back into Nico.
Oh, it's only you. Okay.
Nico was using this look to try and lead blue-haired lady away. But Nico kind of lost track, and then explosion happened.
Indeed.
Hi, chameleon lady. Bye, chameleon lady.
Okay, I guess we're running. Nico will follow you close behind. And I'm going to roll a 1d4. Potoo, roll me a perception.
Perception. 18.
You hear a cry from behind you all. Just a loud shout of, "Fire in the caboodle!"
Fire in the caboodle?
Yep.
Fuck!
What is a caboodle?
You don't want to know. Waffleberg will quickly turn down one of the alleys along the street, like one of the other street paths, trying not to run in a straight line.
Yep.
In hopes of just turning away because he knows what's going on.
So, as he does so, the rest of you following.
Yes.
I don't think I have a choice.
That's a good point. You are technically on the metal pangolin. Metal pangolin to carry along anyway. And as you do so, you see a large rocket whiz past in the street. And just another explosion happens far away.
That was one of mine!
Well, I can imagine that's going to get Vi's attention at least.
Yes, well, better them on violent than on me.
Yes.
Vi's currently dealing with a giant angry crab thing. You know, Metal
Oh,
Spider-Man.
What?
Giant Metal
Oh,
Spider-Man.
yes, with Ergot.
Yes, with Giant Metal Spider-Man. So that's why
He's
Nico trained
more
you.
like a crab. Because he's
He's
pretty
more crap.
crappy. Yeah. Now's not the time for jokes. Time to run.
What we're doing, yes, running.
We're multitasking right now, it seems.
We're very good at talking and running.
So, I am going to end the session early tonight, just because I don't want
That's
Theon to
okay.
miss out too much on this, especially with how things have gone. So, just a bit of a shorter session, just coming up to 1 hour 40 minutes, but yeah, we got some stuff done, and next week should hopefully be the last session of Piltover for now. It also means I get the time to set up a battle map, just in case.
Just in case.
So, with that, we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Well,
Bye.